we in the trees. Dark fried rice like we in the trees. Long hair trucker, I'm Keanu Reeves. Rolling, wanna meet me.
From 41 Seaver Way, welcome to the home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Kansas City Royals going up against the New York Mets. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And on the hill today, Kodai Senga. What do you have on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Jonathan India, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Man, first pitch of the day, and the zone's already tight.
That one inside, and it's 2-0. And that drops in for a strike. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Got it. One up, one down.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Bobby Witt Jr. in the box with one away as he takes ball one.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boog. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
One out, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Batting third, first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
One down. So up now for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. Runner takes off. Foul ball there. Move to first. Witt back on a dive.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Here's your one. Runner goes again. Pitch inside. Throw, safe. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Witt over at second, one down.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Taylor under this one. Puts it away for the out.
Batting fourth, catcher,
and here now the lineup for the Royals. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. And a swing and a miss. Runner at second, 2 down. And strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And the slider just misses.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Here's a 1-2. On the ground to third. Can't glove it cleanly. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the third out. The inning is over. Royals lead one. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Citi Field. And on the mound today, Seth Lugo.
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Boog. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good, and sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Popped up. Witt. Drops into the glove. And there's one down. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here.
Juan Soto.
And now it's Juan Soto. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That one ripped. That's back. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Third baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos. Just missed. Swing and a miss. And it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 outs, base is empty. That one is absolutely belted. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Around first, digging for 2. The throw to second is offline.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
So, runner at second, 2 down. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
The pitch. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And that will end the inning. Mets strand 1, scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. Here's the second baseman, Michael Massey. Senga back to work. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you'll get a little extra to the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one way inside. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. And you know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Hunter Renfroe at the plate. That is upstairs for ball 1. Man at second. And another ball.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
That one not close. And it's 3-0. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. That one finds the zone. And the count is 3-1.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout. And there's one away. Now the left fielder, MJ Melendez.
Ball.
In the dirt. No score here in the second.
Just out.
That one fouled off. 2-2. And that one is inside. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Nimmo has it sized up. And there are 2 down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Garcia, the next to hit. And that one upstairs. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Fouled off. He was late.
Yeah.
Just misses with that one. Up the middle, finds its way through, base hit. Coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Check on the runner. Garcia dives back in safely. Garcia off of first with 2 away. Runner takes off. Pitches low. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the veteran outfielder, Brandon Nimmo. And a foul ball. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Here's Jesse Winker. On the ground to first. Pasquantino takes it himself. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Center fielder Tyrone Taylor.
And now Tyrone Taylor. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Just missed.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Pulls that one foul.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Just off the inside edge. Two outs. Slice to right. It gets down. Base hit.
Batting 8th, catcher Francisco Alvarez.
So 2 down. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Ball 1 there.
Counts 1-0.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1-1.
Runner.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes.
Ball
outside. Wide throw, and it gets away. And misses inside. Jeff McNeil in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Tying run in scoring position, bottom half of inning number 2. headed towards the corner. Renfroe on his horse. Can't get there. This one lands foul. 3-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Man on second, 2 down. Out to center. Isbell makes the grab. And that will end the inning. Mets leave 1, and it remains 1-0. New inning getting started. And now the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. Check swing to the first pitch. Look down to third. And he held back, according to Ricky Halladay.
Well, these Royals doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And he lays down a bunt, and it goes just foul.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
India in his 5th season, 28 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. And it's fouled away. Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And down on strikes he goes. That K is his 3rd of the game. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Pitch misses inside. 1-0.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The shortstop takes the ball.
2-0.
Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. KC down in order. They lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Jeff McNeil. Swinging a foul out of play. Right through there for a strike. And a curve is down and in.
0-2 curve right
One
there.
ball,
Hitter kind
two
of
strikes.
expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Here's a 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Good job to fight that one off. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Big, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. First time up was a pop out. Inside, just missed. The 1-0. That's a strike. Runner at second, nobody out. That one missed. And a swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Juan Soto now. He's 0 for 1. First offering, and it just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
Fastball for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. And that misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's downstairs and outside. Mark Vientos in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And the right-hander's 3-1. And that one fouled off. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Well, that's a smart decision to hold up with 1 out and the heart of the order coming up. Don't want to run into an out at home plate.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Doubled in his first AB. And delivers outside. A strike. McNeil on third. Soto over at first with one away.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Stays alive.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Pitch misses. 2-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The next offering misses, and the count's full.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Two on, one out. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Line drive, base hit. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
Here's Pete Alonso. This guy with light tower power. First pitch, not close. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a miss. 1 out.
1 ball.
Runners at first and second. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That's down and in.
That's a really good take.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Keep an eye on this at bat, because even though it's early, it could change the outcome of this game. Look for your pitch and attack it.
That one lifted to left. Melendez sizes this one up, and that's the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in Queens, and here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
The 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Yeah, that's off the outside edge, and it's 2-2. That one drifts inside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Now batting.
Now the catcher up to hit, Salvador Perez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. And that one is downstairs. And now 2-0. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Hot shot to third. Toss to Alonso. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Fastball grew right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Michael Massey. A double and a run scored his first time up. And that's outside. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Belly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
2 down, nobody on. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Struck out swinging his first time. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
That one close, ruled a ball. Now 1-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Way high there. The count now 2-2. And down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're midway in the 4th, all tied 1-1. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now the Mets DH, Jesse Winker.
Jesse Winker.
Okay, you asked for it.
Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. And ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Battling here as he fouls it away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor. Just missed.
Ball one, no strikes.
One down, base is empty. Misses outside, and that's ball two. There's a strike.
Oh, you just got to tip your cap on that take right there. I mean, that's not the location you're hoping for and looking to do damage in a 2-0 count.
Just missed.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Witt moving under this one. Corrals it. 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Francisco Alvarez will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
0-2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they grab the lead. It's 2-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Jeff McNeil stands in. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Base hit. Keeps the inning alive, and now Francisco Lindor to the plate.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
1-0.
The shortstop takes the ball. McNeil, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Now a screamer into the outfield. Brings it in, and that'll do it. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. So up now for Kansas City, MJ Melendez. Senga back to work. Liner, and this could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Didn't take long to get a result
Now
for that
batting,
at bat.
third
Nice
baseman,
line drive to the
Michael
pole side right there,
Garcia.
but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. Just
Ball
missed. Next
Ball
pitch
back
is outside. Activity in the bullpen. Dedniel Nunez, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Young, a left-hander, also throwing. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th. Slides, but it gets by him. Here comes Melendez. He scores to tie it up. It's an RBI single.
Now
It's
batting,
2-2.
center fielder,
Huge
Kyle
game
Isbell.
tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Go ahead run on base. Here's the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. First
Nope, that's
pitch
the ball.
just misses. Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. No outs. Runner on second. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good
Now batting,
two-strike
the
pitch right
designated
there.
hitter,
At
Jonathan
worst-case scenario,
India.
it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Jonathan India at the plate. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is
Nope,
ball
1-0.
one. Swing and a miss. As he was out front that time. Senga checks the runner. Garcia back in on a dive. The next
That's a
pitch
ball.
misses. Now 2-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Kodai Senga departs, and he's responsible for the runner on second. So the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching. for
The
New
Mets
York
with a
Mets.
new arm on the mound, Dedniel
Number 72.
Nunez. He has a great
Dedniel
slider with tons of movement.
Nunez.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr., 1 for 2. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Ball.
And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. That's a little bit low.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Close, but called a ball. And now it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. 2-2 game. You're dialed into the show. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's Juan Soto.
Right fielder.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Well, these Mets, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. A handful have turned into outs, but of the balls they've put in play, 10 have been line drives. I say keep barreling the ball and good things will happen. Don't let that get you frustrated.
That one inside, and that's ball 3. This one in the air, center field. Isbell has this one sized up, and there's one away.
Now batting third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Up now for the Mets.
Put together a great at bat last time. Really battled. Ended up with the base hit.
In there, and it's 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And it is gone. And the Mets jump in front. It's 3-2.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
And the Royals manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Seth Lugo out of the game, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
new pitcher in the game for the Royals, Angel Serpa.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. 0 for 2 in this one. Swings through that one for strike one.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the third home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider. And now the count is even. A little bit low. Got him looking. That's the second out.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
To the right side, Massey. Inning over.
He's out.
The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now at the plate, Vinny Pasquantino. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball. Action in the Mets bullpen. Jose Butto up and throwing. Minter getting cranked up as well. Right through there for a strike. That one pulled foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Tattooed and gone. And we're starting over. It's 3-3. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now Salvador Perez has grounded out a couple of times. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nunez, in his second season, he features a slider, a four-seamer, a sinker, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back-to-back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
Massey at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Hey!
One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top half of the sixth. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. That's too low. 2-2.
2-2 to count.
Upstairs.
We got full count.
Outside, and that is ball four.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a
Now
call
batting,
with that last
right
pitch,
fielder,
but neither
Hunter
happened.
Renfroe.
Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Go ahead run on base, and now the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Climb the ladder with that fastball, and it's 0-1. Massey over at first with one away. Fastball in the inside corner for the strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Pitch kicks away from Alvarez. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. Man at first, one away. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings and misses, struck him out. Wide throw, and it gets away. Wild pitch, and into second moves the go-ahead run.
Now batting, left fielder MJ Melendez.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Daniel Nunez will depart, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching.
Here's a
New
new
York
pitcher
Mets,
from the pen, Danny Young.
number 81.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And next up for the Royals, MJ Melendez. That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And it's even up. And he takes a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That missed by a lot. It's 2-2. And that's down and away. Michael Garcia in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Now batting, third baseman Michael Garcia.
First and second, 2 outs. And now Michael Garcia.
So he came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
On the ground to first. Alonso steps on the bag. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. And KC draws even on this solo blast. We're tied now with 3 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the 6th inning. So now here's the Mets DH, Jesse Winker.
Okay, you asked for it.
That pitch gets the inside corner. That's strike one. Action in the pen down there. Lucas Erceg, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Harvey, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. In there at the knees for a strike. Not close with that one. And a count 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Rip towards third. Slings to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
For the Mets, center fielder Tyrone Taylor.
Tyrone Taylor getting ready to hit. That one hit to right. Renfroe in position. Nabs it. 2 away now.
Up next for the Mets, catcher
Francisco Alvarez digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That one fouled hard the other way. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, second baseman Jeff McNeil.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Ball one, no strikes. Alvarez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
So with second and third occupied, they go for the intentional walk. Bases now loaded, and there's a force at every base.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Soto in the box now, takes strike one.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. In the dirt, blocked. Nothing happening as the count evens at 1. A laser to left base hit. One runs in, fires to the plate, and he's out. Butt down, and that ends the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We're through 6 full. It's the Mets 4, Royals 3.
Now pitching for
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Butto.
Jose Butto.
So digging in, Kyle Isbell. First pitch swinging.
0-1's the count.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2's the count.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. That's off the inside corner, and the count is 1-2. Stays alive.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And a ball evens the count. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Got him swinging. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Jonathan India, the next to hit. And a slider in there for a strike.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. That one finds the zone. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And that drops in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger.
Got him looking. And he strikes out the side of the 7th.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Chris Stratton. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. And stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos.
Third
That may be a
baseman,
long shot, but a triple here
Vientos.
given the cycle.
And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Ball one there.
Ball 1. 1-1.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Tosses across to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting, first baseman Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. 0 for 3 in this one. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And a foul ball. That one misses in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Struck him out without a swing. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead, getting that W.
2 down, base is empty. So up next for New York, Brandon Nimmo. That's outside. Ball 1. And another ball.
No strike.
Late swing, foul to the left.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
2 outs. Swings through that one.
2-2 to count.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Perez pulls it down, and the inning is over. And the Mets go down 2-3, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. A.J. Minter.
Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 33, A.J. Minter. Leading off.
There's the strike. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets, Edwin Diaz. The closer is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Next pitch is outside. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Salvador Perez will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 ground outs and a strikeout. Just missed. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. That's inside.
In.
just missed.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Michael Massey in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Hit on the ground to short. And they get Perez for the out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Digging in, Michael Massey. Breaking ball misses down and away. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Next offering is fouled back. Outside low, and it's 2-1. Ripped to third and picked on a hop. Vientos whips it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Royals. Score holds at 4-3.
Now pitching for
back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Lucas Erceg. Well, one-run game. Stepping in, Jesse Winker.
Hitter, Jesse Winker.
Okay, you asked for it. About to go Nostrum Ave on him. I'm from that bully.
And the first offering, a fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Fastball for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And now 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Triple digits on that last pitch.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Up the middle, Witt to first, 2 up, 2 down.
Just an outstanding play going up the middle right there. And the exchange to get the throw off to first just shows you why he's one of the best shortstops around. So smooth, yet so quick at the same time. And any slower, and those wheels burning down the first baseline are going to turn that into an infield hit.
And here is Francisco Alvarez. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Do it again.
And that one is inside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Mets go down quickly, and it remains a 4-3 game.
Pitching for the New York Mets, number 39, Edwin Diaz.
We go to the ninth. Now it's Hunter Renfroe.
Right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Just off the inside edge. And fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Strike three, got him swinging. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other two outs.
Melendez swings through it for strike one.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Falls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Michael Garcia.
Last chance for the Royals. Now here is Michael Garcia. That one is upstairs. Diaz, 30 years old now, and he was a third-round pick back in 2012.
Nope, outside.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Two outs.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
And that one fouled off. One strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
And the final score here, 4-3. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long